ranking and reviewing every Academy Award winner for Best Picture, Part 28, A Beautiful Mind, from 2001, and director Ron Howard. This is the first time I had seen this movie, and I'm not really sure why. I'm pretty sure I've owned it for a while, and, I know enough people that have talked about this movie a reasonable amount. And while I don't think this is a masterpiece, I definitely understand why a lot of people might love it. It is impeccably acted by Russell Crowe, who did not win the Academy Award and won it the year before for Gladiator, and I have a feeling he probably would have won it this year had he not just won it the year before. Crowe plays John Nash, a real-life mathematician who later on won the Nobel Prize, and we meet him initially as a graduate student at Princeton, and then he, does some amazing things, develops some theories, gets a nice, cushy tenure track job, and also ends up being involved with the CIA in some code breaking stuff. I'll just say I absolutely loved the first half of this movie. I knew Nash suffered from some kind of mental issues. I didn't know if it was schizophrenia or what, but the movie plays it as if everything that's happening in his mind is actually real. And I thought that was just brilliant. It's a great way to pull the rug out from under you. And the movie does such a great job of putting you in Nash's perspective that it's just kind of amazing. And it's like debilitating when you find out that's not real. That's all imagined. But what keeps this from being one of the greats is that after that reveal, the movie doesn't do that much. It doesn't have that much to say. It just kind of carries out like, okay, here's the rest of his life. Oh, he eventually won a Nobel Prize. Like, I mean, it's based on a true story, so maybe they didn't want to fabricate something like really interesting or dramatic in that second half, but for a movie, it would have been nice. So that's really why I'm not ranking this that highly. It's kind of in the middle, bottom half of the movies that I've seen so far, but I've seen 28 movies, and many of them have been very, very good, so this is not necessarily a knock against A Beautiful Mind. It's a fine film, and here's where it stacks up. Here's my ranking. Next time I'm actually doing a movie that I watched a while ago, and I forgot to do a video for, but I'm glad I never accidentally slipped it into the rankings, because that would have been weird. But next up is Tom Jones.